These are the notes for section 4.2, geometry problems. First, we're going to talk about perimeter of a rectangle. Perimeter is the length around the outside edge. Okay, we have the length and the width. So the perimeter will equal 2L plus 2W. If we're talking about a triangle, we'll label our sides A, B, and C. And the perimeter equals A plus B plus C. Types of triangles. Isosceles triangle. Two sides are the same. We can label our equal sides both X and our third side Y. Equilateral triangle, it's got the word equal right there. X plus X plus X, all three sides are equal. Scalene triangle. A, B, and C, no equal sides. Looking at our examples, the perimeter of a rectangle is 66 meters. The width of the rectangle is 9 less than the length. Find the length and width of the rectangle. The first thing we need to do is draw a rectangle. We can label our lengths L, and it tells us the width is 9 feet less than the length. Oh, meters, I'm sorry. To find the perimeter, we need to add up the side lengths. So L plus L minus 9 plus L minus 9 equals, it tells us 66 meters. It's 4L minus 18 equals 66. Add 18 to both sides. 4L equals 84. Divide by 4 on both sides. L equals, oh my goodness, why am I writing T? L equals 21 meters for the length. And it tells us that the width is 9 less, so that means we have to subtract 21 minus 9 is 13 meters for the width. Number 2, a carpenter is designing a square patio with a perimeter of 52 feet. What is the length of each side? It's a square, so all 4 sides are the same length. Please draw the picture. X, 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 X. Write the equation. X plus X plus X plus X equals 52. 4X equals 52. Divide by 4. X equals 13 feet. Okay. Number 3, we need to know the definition of isosceles triangle for this one. The perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 25 feet. So go ahead, remember, isosceles triangle has 2 sides the same length. X and X for our 2 equal sides. It says the length of the third side is 2 feet less than the length of one of the equal sides. So X minus 2. To find the perimeter, we need to add up the side lengths. X plus X plus X minus 2 equals 25. 3X minus 2 equals 25. 3x equals 27. X equals 9 for the longer sides, and that's feet. And subtract 2 to find that third side, so 9 feet, 9 feet, and 7 feet. Those are our side lengths for the triangle. Number 4, in an isosceles triangle, again, two sides are the same. That third side is 50% of the length of one of the equal sides, so x and x. That means our third side is going to be 1/2 x. It's 1x plus 1x plus 1/2 x equals 125. It's 2.5x equals 125. Divide by 2.5. X equals 50 for our longer sides, and we're talking feet. 50 feet for the other long side. Half of 50 for that third side is 25 feet. Talking about types of angles next. A right angle, it's going to look like this. Have the little box in there, and it measures 90 degrees. Acute angle is a small angle, and it measures less than 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are large angles, and they measure greater than 90 degrees. Straight angle is exactly what it sounds like. It's a straight line, and it measures 180 degrees. Degrees in a circle, 360. Complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles that add to 90 degrees. X plus y equals 90. Supplementary angles make a straight angle or a straight line. And in this case, x plus y equals 180 degrees. Vertical angles, or when we have two lines that intersect each other. I'm going to go ahead and name them A, B, C, and D. Vertical angles share a vertex. And in this picture, remember, the vertex is the point where the two rays of the angle meet. In this picture, A and D are vertical angles, and B and C are vertical angles. Using a similar picture, adjacent angles are angles next to each other. We do have pairs of angles here, A and B are adjacent angles, B and D are adjacent angles, C and D and A and C are all adjacent angles. Number 5, we're given that picture and given the directions to find x. Okay, those are complementary angles. So those two angles, the 5x plus the x, add to 90. 6x equals 90. X equals 15. Number 6, we have supplementary angles there, so we have x plus 65 plus x equals 180. 2x plus 65 equals 180. 2x equals 115. X equals 57.5. Number 7 is similar to number 6. 3x plus 20 plus x equals 180. combine like terms, 4x plus 20 equals 180. 4x equals 160. X equals 40. Number 8, supplementary angles again. 62 plus x equals 180. Subtract 62 from both sides. X equals 118. I'm going to use this picture here to talk about alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles, and alternate interior angles. Talking about alternate interior angles first, we've got two lines, L1 and L2, that are parallel lines. L1 and L2 are parallel lines. Interior means they're going to be inside the parallel lines. Alternate means opposite side of this line named T, the transversal. Okay? So our alternate interior angles are going to be C and F. That's one pair, and E and D are the other pair. Alternate exterior, we're going to talk outside the parallel lines now. So B and H, and A and G. Corresponding angles in the same position. B and E, A and F, C and G, H and D. They are congruent. As are our alternate interior and alternate exterior angles. Congruent means equal. We need to find x and y in number 9. We have two parallel lines cut by the transversal. We know that 3x equals y, and we know that y plus x plus 40 equals 180. I'm going to substitute that 3x in for the y, so 3x plus x plus 40 equals 180. 4x plus 40 equals 180. 4x equals 140. Divide by 4 on both sides. X equals 140 divided by 4. X equals 35. So this measure here is going to be 75, which means this one here is 180 minus 75 for the y, which is 105, and 3x is 105. Okay. Number 10, we need to find B and C. C and 103 are corresponding, so they are equal. If I know this one is 103, C and B are supplementary, so B plus 103 equals 180. Subtract 103. Oops, I subtracted wrong. 77. There we go. Okay, we have to use some information. We know 2x is corresponding to this one, so I'm going to make this one 2x as well. So 2x plus x plus 15 equals 180. 3x plus 15 equals 180. Subtract 15. 3x equals 165. equals 55 degrees. So this one here is going to be 110, 110, and 70. How many degrees in a triangle? There are 180 degrees in a triangle. Two angles measure 34 degrees and 72 degrees. What is the measure of the third angle in the triangle? We need to do 180 minus 34 minus 72 equals x. X is 74. Almost finished here. Okay. 13, we know that y is 50 degrees. It's a given. And b is 85 degrees. Vertical angle C is also 50. X and B are supplementary, so 180 minus 85 gives us 95 degrees for X. 180 degrees in a triangle, so 180 minus 50 for C is 130 minus 85, 45 degrees for A. Okay. 14, we need to use the information that it is a right triangle and know that y is 55 degrees. That's what we're given. Vertical to A, so A is 55 degrees. 180 minus 90 for that right angle leaves us with 90, minus that 55, 35 degrees for B. To find D, we just need to do 180 minus 35 because B and D are supplementary. 145 degrees for angle D. Last one is number 15. One angle of a triangle is a right angle, and one angle measures 24 degrees. What is the third angle? Draw the picture. 180 minus 90 is 90. 90 minus 24 is 66 degrees. Those are the geometry notes for section 4.3.